The fact that many people are unaware of the volume that is pushed through stable coins is actually kind of weird. We must confront the historical amounts of money that have been pumped through stable coins, even if we are discussing the middle of the bear market. However, this video will also discuss a significant statement made by Monica Long, president of Ripple, about the RLUSD stablecoin that will be added to the XRP ledger. In my opinion, this stablecoin will completely eclipse all others in this market and swiftly rise to the top of the stablecoin hierarchy. Having stated that, welcome to the channel, everybody. Nick is my name. If you are new to the channel, I hope you will subscribe. By the end of this video, since this is a report, I want to review it quickly. By bank, and when they released this, I believe it was around the end of 2023. If we take a closer look, we have more than 11 trillion stablecoins, correct? In 2022, $11 trillion worth of stablecoins were settled on the chain, matching Visa's volumes. Payment use cases are driving further adoption. Why is this so crazy? All right, so when we look at 2022, was it a year of expansion? Was it the year of the greatest bull run in history and FOMO? Was everyone saying, no, you know? In 2022, no one was profitable unless they were trading, shorting, or doing other similar activities. The majority of the money lost in 2022 was in historical proportions. Luna and FTX both imploded. Celsius. These were all significant issues that occurred in 2022, after all. For cryptocurrency, it was one of the worst years ever. If you were in the trenches, you are aware of just how difficult 2022 was. However, with $11 trillion in stablecoins, we were still able to equal Visa's volumes. In a bear market, consider that. Among the worst crypto years, I believe that some of the news that are being released today are truly false. DeFi has surpassed payments behemoth Visa with a record stablecoin volume of $700 billion. However, the fact that this was written on December 3rd makes it intriguing. All right, when we examine Visa in 2023, we see that their transfers totaled approximately $12.3 trillion. Remember, during a bear market in 2022, we had 11 trillion stablecoins. Upon arriving at the Artemis terminal, we saw that $3.2 trillion worth of stablecoin transactions had taken place during the previous 30 days. This implies that we will have well over $36 trillion in transaction volume with stablecoins if we are able to reach $3 trillion in transaction volume per month. Consider the sheer craziness of that. That's crazy. Visa is not even close to reaching such figures. Actually, it's less than half of that volume per year. In the last 30 days, the number of transactions has increased by 10.65% to 660 million, and the number of active addresses has increased by over 28.5 million. However, when we look at the total transaction volume, folks, you know what's crazy about the 3.2 trillion is that it has decreased by 19%. And we haven't even reached the most significant phase of the cycle yet all season. Just think of how insane this is going to get. You can view the transfers, active addresses, and transfer volume when we truly examine stable coins. You can also check the change over a month. The entire picture of the stable coin market's growth is truly astounding. Additionally, the true craziness of some of these figures. People probably don't appreciate how big the stable coin market is at the moment, and that's before the institutions have jumped in. Additionally, we are beginning to observe stable coins in some of these new roles that are taking place in places like Canada. And we're still waiting for the United States to catch up. Isn't that right? The US should be the main focus. We are aware that the Fed released a paper on main and secondary markets, or stablecoins, back in February. They understand the size of the stablecoin market, since stablecoins are mostly backed by the US dollar. They are conscious of how significant they are to the US dollar's dominance. The biggest ones available. The bulk of these stablecoins are rated by, say, USDC, for instance, even if we go back over here to examine the rise in this category. Once more, USDC is. This is the last approximate, so let's return. I only want to return here as soon as possible to use it. And I want to quickly demonstrate to you all how much of the rise in stablecoins is derived from stablecoins backed by the US dollar. When it comes to the amount of transfers, USDT is now at about $29.5 billion. Guys, this is only during the previous month. The USDC circle is worth $44 billion. Much connected back to the US dollar, the entire supply here is much over $180 billion. For this reason, the Fed is seriously investigating stablecoins. Additionally, the FSOC recently provided us with a significant update. Well, this is the Council for the Oversight of Financial Services. In fact, they are urging Congress to impose stablecoin regulations. At what point do I believe stablecoin laws will have a significant impact on this market? 2025. We are aware that Trump and the administration are considering giving cryptocurrency their full support. Since he does take office next year, we know that all of these significant changes will truly occur or begin to occur at that time. This occurred on December 2nd. After Trump's victory, the policy chief of Coinbase anticipates that cryptocurrency rules will be approved quickly. The chairman of the SEC and the new Crypto Council have already been the subject of some very significant news updates. Thus, this would undoubtedly be a major area to concentrate on. We are aware that Circle's Jeremy Allaire stated that he anticipated stablecoin-related cryptocurrency laws by the end of 2024. Given the size of the stablecoin market, I believe that stablecoin laws will most likely be implemented by the end of the first quarter of 2025. That seems to me to be the greatest general perspective. And I think it's probably very true because, all these other countries are making progress. We are aware that Blockworks released a significant paper back in July of this year. For the U.S. to fully benefit from these new technologies, it was captioned, "The time for U.S. stablecoin regulation is now. We require a robust legal framework for stablecoins to be passed by Congress." And I do believe that, notwithstanding MiCA, Russia is moving forward with stablecoin rules, and many of the BRICS countries are beginning to do the same. It just makes sense. We are aware that the UK is making progress as well. We are aware that Singapore is making progress as well. Therefore, the United States' decision to ultimately say, all right, well, you know what makes sense. This is something we must support. 95% in any case, I believe that the majority of the volume surrounding stablecoins originates from US dollar-backed stablecoins. It just makes sense then. Now that we have considered it, what about RLUSD? We have breaking news if we come over here. Monica Long, the president of Ripple, makes a shocking revelation about RLUSD and XRP. Ripple is prepared for the next big wave, which is stable currency for payments. Customers are waiting in line, and we already have the use case. A legendary pump is what XRP is prepared for. Take a look at this. In a few years, it will surpass $3 trillion, because more factors such as payments will drive demand. We observed. Bridge was just recently acquired by Stripe. That is a significant payment player that is favoring the use of stable currency. We discuss Ripple and have handled over $70 billion in digital assets. Therefore, this use case is going to be a huge trend, and the market will need more stable coins. Additionally, we have the use case from our point of view. Our clients already have a desire for, therefore, we believe we can be a fantastic supplier. Do you think the market will grow, or do you anticipate competing with these two reliable coins to gain access to their current customer base? I think the market will grow significantly. And I'll add that, although we're operationally prepared and the US dollar hasn't launched yet, regulatory approval is crucial to us. It's up to the New York Department of Financial Services, When we actually consider what is happening here, they already have a large number of people and institutional players lined up. The major actors are already in line. We know that Riplex devs Marcus Inverger stated, listen, they're already here, their use cases are already teed up. Tokenization related use cases are teed up. However, even if we return to this point, the president has stated that XRP, Ripple, stablecoin, and RUSD are designed to work in tandem with one another. To Monica Long, the president of Ripple, the purpose of ROUSD was to complement and enhance XRP. XRP acts as a neutral bridge currency for everything tokenized on the chain, she added. Thus, we may see XRP playing